Hello there and welcome back to Miss Techie's Corner. I have another tutorial for you today showing you yet another interactive engaging activity that you can create for your students, but this time we're using the motion path animation in PowerPoint. This should not be limited to you creating activities for your students. You can also teach your students how to create one of these so that they can bring their illustrations or their storytelling to life. So I hope you enjoy, and please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you have not done so. And if you have subscribed, thank you very much. I've designed what my background should look like, and I'm now going to take a screenshot and I'll use this as a background because I don't want students to be able to move any of the boxes that I created. Make sure you save it in a location that will be easy for you to find. Then I go to Design, Format Background, and I'm going to use that image as my background picture. As I said, I'll now delete all of the text boxes and the images that I just created. Then I duplicate the slide for how many you'll need for your project. Then I go to Insert, Online Pictures, and I'm going to place my pictures where I want them to be, and I'm finding only PNG images. Now that I have all of my images, we'll start the animation. I'm using Teeter for the incorrect responses, and make sure that you set the duration for 20.25 seconds. So then you're going to click on the image that you want and you're going to select a trigger. Now, it's important for you to name your images, so I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to go to the Home tab, select Arrange, then go to Selection Pane, and you will find each of the picture names or the boxes or what have you, and you're going to rename them. This makes it easier for you to do your animation, so you're going to be animating the correct image. Select the image that you want, go to the animation, choose Teeter again for the incorrect response. Then you're going to set a trigger, and the trigger is on the click of whatever that object is. For the correct responses, you're using motion path, and we're going to select the custom path. So this means you're drawing the line where you want your correct response to move, and click enter, and you'll change the time to 0.50 seconds. Again, you'll set the trigger, so on the click of the correct response, what you want the action to be. And you're going to repeat this process for all of your images. Testing it out to see that it's working correctly. And everything seems to be working fine, so we're going to continue with our animation. Don't forget to set the trigger for each of your response. Of course, you can choose any of the emphasis or animation that you want. I just like teeter for incorrect and the custom path. Obviously, you'll use the custom path, but you can choose which shape you want to use or to make your path. I choose the custom path because I want it to seem as though the image is jumping into the correct place. Now that I'm finished, I want to make a final slide. And because I said this, I'm not able to use these, so I'm reusing a slide that I've used before so that I can choose that style. And I'm going to insert what my final message will be. And I'm using the word art for this one. Of course, you can just write the text if you want. If you want to insert a picture here or a Bitmoji, feel free to do so. Now that we're finished, we want to go back and add action buttons so that when our students start the show, they're able to move on to the next slide. So you choosing action button. To move to the next slide, you choose the forward and just draw it, and you can type, go on if you like, or you can just leave it like that. It automatically hyperlinks to the next slide. I copy this and I'm going to paste it on the other question slides. And for the final slide, then I'm going to go up to slideshow and I'm going to set up my slideshow and have it browse at a kiosk full screen. And then I go to my final slide and I'm adding an action button for the students to be redirected to the first slide. Of course, you can choose what you want the last slide to redirect the students to. If you just want it to end there, that's on you. Or if you wanted to go on to another activity, it's totally up to you. So we're now going to test it out to see that it's working fine. And there we have it. Our activity is working perfectly. You can also add audio to these if you'd like. And that's it.